What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to deploy the best trading strategy to your charts today, and by the time you're done watching this video on the best trading strategy, I can promise you you are going to be convinced on the power of trend trading. All right, so let's get into it, folks. My name is Mark at Dino Trading. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a long-term subscriber and or customer, then I hope you're absolutely killing it with our volume indicator. Now, speaking of, what you're seeing on the screen right now, folks, is today's price action of the S&P 500. And as you guys know, the S&P 500 is the global benchmark. All right, this is probably the number one or number two most actively traded symbol in the universe, and you can trade the S&P 500 on any asset class: Forex, futures, or stocks. Okay, now more importantly, what you're seeing overlaid on top of the chart is our proprietary volume-based indicator. All right, this color band is a very important and integral part of the trading strategy that I'm going to show you today, and in my humble opinion, this indicator is a must-have if you aspire to be a professional trader. Okay, because as you can see from today, folks, this indicator was red all day. Shame on you if you tried to buy this market when the indicator was red, right? I mean, look how long it stayed red. It was actually red for almost 2 days. Okay, and for those of you guys that are new to trading, then what you can do is try to think of this indicator as a directional bias. Okay, when it's green, it tells you the market might want to go up. When it's red, it tells you that the seller's in control and the market may want to go down, as evidenced by this monstrosity of a sell-off. I mean, folks, this was just absolutely a thing of beauty. I've never seen a more beautiful trend, all right? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple of different ways on how to play this trend. Okay, now the most common way that a lot of my customers used is to simply trade on one chart. Okay, what you could do is simply pop on this volume indicator, look for color changes, and also look for retracements. What's a retracement? Well, it's an area in the market where the market is down pretty significantly, and then it retraces up, meaning you get like opposing color bars, right? So if the vol is red, you want to look for green bars that come back up, and then you're waiting for exactly one of these. Okay, a textbook retracement where you get a red bar against a red color band, and you're just waiting for this red bar right over here. Let me put an arrow on top of it. All right, you're waiting for that red bar to close. And folks, this right here is one of the most powerful chart patterns you're ever going to see in any market. I've done a bunch of videos on this concept of retracement, so if you haven't done so already, please check out those other videos. You are going to be absolutely floored on how often retracements show up. But in today's video, I'm going to show you something extra juicy. All right, let me clean this up for a second. All right, let me just clean this up. Okay, I'm going to show you a higher time frame and smaller time frame approach. All right, let's go ahead and label this chart the master chart. Okay, and I have another smaller time frame chart that I'm going to call this one the slave chart. This is a significantly smaller time frame chart. So again, just to set this up for you guys, I've got two charts open, as you can quite clearly see. Here's one master chart, what I call the higher time frame chart, and I also have a slave chart open. And what I want to show you guys right now is a secret private indicator that I've been working on called the super vol background. Okay, what this thing's designed to do is it's designed to be launched onto a slave chart, and it will automatically detect the volume flow on the higher time frame chart. In fact, watch this. All right, I've loaded it up onto the chart. Okay, all you customers that have purchased this add-on, this is the name of it. You're going to find this in your indicator list. It's called super vol background. Just slap it onto the chart and hit OK. Now it's going to calculate for a little bit, and kablam, we've successfully loaded up the super vol background indicator to our slave chart. And the first thing you're going to notice, folks, is the background is colored red. Why? Because the slave chart is automatically detecting that the master chart is red. Make sense? And so if we jump back to the slave chart, okay, and we know that the higher time frame chart has a short bias, we are sellers today, then guess what? We're not going to take any greens, right? We're not going to take any greens. I just want to pay attention to the reds. You understand what I'm saying? So now we are actually looking for 3 points of confluence. You with me? We're still looking for the volume indicator color band to be red. We're still looking for one of these, right? We're looking for one of these nice deep retracements, and then we're waiting for one of these red bars, right? But the only difference is now, folks, we're also waiting for the background to be red. Okay? You guys now starting to see how powerful this trading strategy can be when you use 3 points of confluence. Now look, folks, you don't have to use this indicator, all right? There is nothing stopping you from just running this manually. You know, pop open your master, pop open your slave, and then just manually look for confluence, right? But those of you guys that purchased the Super Vol, boy, did it make a difference today, right? Of all the days for a strategy or a technique to really come alive, you couldn't have asked for a better day, right? This was basically the perfect setup. Now, how about later in the morning, right? Let's fast forward this, right? Remember, we're not taking any greens. I want you guys to look at this chart. You tell me if you see any retracements. Go ahead. Okay. Isn't that interesting? How perfect these retracements were. All of them met our conditions. Red bars against red color band against the red background. Okay, now let's keep going. What if you were too lazy to trade the morning session? How about after lunch? Right? Same pattern, folks. We are ignoring any green. This is how you stay out of chop, right? By running this triple confluence. And then wouldn't you know it, right around lunchtime, we get another beautiful setup. And at this point, the running tally, folks, from today is a potential 300 ticks and or pips if you follow along in Forex. All right, 300 potential ticks by lunchtime. So yeah, folks, I hope I've been able to convince you on how simple but powerful the right trading strategy can actually be for you, and how, in my humble opinion, having the right software, having the right approach, but more importantly, having the right indicator can really transform a person's charts and power up their trading strategy. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.